You know that sharp, burning cold when you grab ice with wet hands? Or that full body shock when you jump into freezing water and every muscle locks up at once? Your brain screams at you to get out, to move, to do something, anything to escape. But what if you couldn't? What if the cold kept coming, dropping your body temperature degree by degree until every cell in your body started to freeze solid? Today, let's explore the science of what really happens when a human body freezes completely from the first shiver to the final crystallization. Here's where it gets unsettling. Your body has a built-in self-destruct sequence when it gets too cold. And I'm not talking about just dying from hypothermia. I mean, your brain literally starts making decisions that seem insane, like taking off all your clothes in a blizzard or feeling peaceful while you're dying. This isn't speculation, it's documented science, and it's about to get way darker than you think. Stage 1. 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. The warning zone, it starts innocent enough. Your skin receptors detect the temperature drop and send panic signals to your hypothalamus, your body's thermostat. Blood vessels in your fingers, toes, and nose constrict. This is called peripheral vasoconstriction, which is basically your body saying, "Sorry, extremities, we're saving the important stuff." Your hands turn white, then blue. You start shivering, those involuntary muscle contractions that can burn 400 calories an hour just trying to generate heat. But here's what nobody mentions. Shivering is already your body admitting it's losing the battle. Stage 2. 95 degrees Fahrenheit to 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius. Mild hypothermia. Now things get weird. Your brain starts misfiring. Simple tasks become impossible. Can't zip a jacket or tie your shoes. Your speech slurs like you're drunk. This happens because your neurons literally slow down in the cold. Electrical signals that normally travel at 120 meters per second drop to half that speed. You're thinking through molasses. The Medical Journal of Australia documented climbers who couldn't recognize their own names at this stage. Your body is still fighting, but your mind, it's already checking out. Stage 3, 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 282 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius. The paradox zone, this is where biology gets horrifying. Between 20 to 50% of hypothermia victims are found naked. It's called paradoxical undressing. And scientists think it happens when your vasoconstriction suddenly fails. All that warm blood rushes back to your extremities at once, creating a burning sensation so intense your confused brain thinks you're overheating. So you strip in the snow while dying. There's another phenomenon called terminal burrowing. Victims crawl into small spaces like they're hibernating animals. Nobody knows exactly why, but it might be your brainstem reverting to some ancient mammalian instinct. Stage 4. 82 degrees Fahrenheit to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. Severe hypothermia. Your shivering stops, not because you're warming up, because your muscles no longer have the energy. Your heart rhythm becomes chaotic. Blood gets thick like syrup. Your kidneys dump fluid, which is why hypothermia victims often have full bladders. But the creepiest part, you might feel euphoric, peaceful. Some survivors describe feeling like they were floating in warm honey while their body temperature was lethal. Your brain releases a flood of endorphins, nature's morphina's one final mercy. Stage 5. Below 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. The Walking Dead. You appear dead. No detectable pulse, no breathing, pupils fixed and dilated. But here's the thing, you might not be. There's a saying in emergency medicine. You're not dead until you're warm and dead. In 1999, Anna Begenholm fell through ice in Norway and was trapped for 80 minutes. Her body temperature dropped to 56.7 degrees Fahrenheit, sent to 37 graus Celsius, the lowest ever survived. Her heart stopped for 3 hours. She made a full recovery. How? When you're that cold, your cells enter a kind of suspended animation. They need almost no oxygen. Your brain, which normally dies after 4 minutes without oxygen, can survive for hours. The final stage, actual freezing. 32º, F0 degrees Celsius and below. But what if you keep going? What if you actually freeze solid? Here's where physics meets biology in the worst way. Water expands 9% when it freezes. Inside your cells, ice crystals form like microscopic knives, puncturing cell membranes from the inside. Your blood vessels rupture. Organs shatter like glass. This is why straight freezing destroys tissue. It's not the cold that kills cells. It's the ice. Some frogs survive being frozen solid because they flood their cells with glucose natural antifreeze. Humans can't do that. But scientists are working on something called vitrification, turning tissue into a glass-like state without forming crystals. they've successfully frozen and revived rabbit kidneys. Human organs? Not yet. Whole humans. That's still science fiction. The twist nobody expects. If you're going to freeze to death, drowning in ice water might save you. The cold water cools your brain before your heart stops, buying precious time. Kids have survived 45 minutes underwater in frozen lakes because of this. The cold that kills you also preserves you, but only if the timing is perfect. Your body can survive temperatures that seem impossible, but only if you know the way back. The line between life and death in extreme cold isn't the temperature. It's measured in minutes and luck. Because freezing doesn't kill you, thawing wrong does. And that window between clinically dead and actually dead? It's wider than anyone thought possible. The cold